caught me off my guard, 'cause you're in my space and now I'm so pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything, 'cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything, 'cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Shot away.
I had to crack it open just a little bit.
Won't let you go to my head, 'cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. Are only a shot away from me to be my everything, 'cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Hi, you guys.
Hello.
I hope you can see and hear us. Let us know in the chat if you can. But we're coming to you live from the celebration. Woo! All right, you guys, guess what night it is? Can you tell? Can you tell? It's 80s rock and glow party night.
They see and hear us. Holly says that.
All right, Holly, hello, hello. Anthony is a whole nother register lower voice. He's got his real sexy man voice going on.
Losing my voice.
He's Don Johnson in the flesh. Don Anthony is really what he is.
It's an Italian name.
Did Anthony get a new haircut? Ask David Brandy. Yep, this is the epitome of fashion. This is called See Hair Don't Care, because literally we were out on the deck when the wind was blowing and we were trying to find a place to live stream that was out of the wind.
Crazy Cat Traveler says, hi, Crazy Cat Traveler.
Hi, Neo.
Who's a hottie next to you and where's Anthony?
Pretty hot, right?
So this is what I looked like in the 80s? Kind of.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of background noise, you guys, so hopefully it's not too much. Did they say they could see and hear us?
Yes.
I think that you can see and hear us. We're going to just keep on talking like you can. We got Shaq back here in the back here.
Yep, Shaq is with us.
So we have enjoyed.
He's overseeing everything.
Yeah, we've
I got
enjoyed.
him standing security. Don Anthony has him.
Don Anthony. Party animals. Absolutely. So, and it worked out perfectly on this cruise. We have the 80s Rock and Glow Party is right after the live stream. So great timing. Good job, Carnival. We did have to miss the Love and Marriage show. It always seems like the show we miss on Tuesday night. They typically don't do it on Tuesday night.
Hello, Gina Bird. She wants to know how's the celebration.
Oh, it's fabulous. It's It is definitely the sister ship of Mardi Gras. So if you love Mardi Gras, you're going to love this ship. There are some changes, some little nuances that make it unique, and I like the nuances. Some of the flow of areas is different, but it seems like the hallways are really nice and wide. It can handle a lot of people. It doesn't feel, to me, it doesn't feel overcrowded. Except in some venues like that central stage area. That does seem like it's hard to get a seat.
It is.
You got to get there early. But on Mardi Gras, it's the same way. So, and there's
You can get up on the second floor and get some of the balcony seating.
and there's definitely nuances of that whole central stage. They can do aerial acts and they can do more than, and it's very immersive. We had Tana and I, and Julie Amos was hanging out with us, and we all three were right at the stage, right where the dancers and singers are literally like in our faces. That was very exciting. The dancers, you can feel their dresses are swishing against your legs as they're walking by and up on stage. It's very exciting.
And I just saw somebody in the chat that wanted to say hi to. Hi, Mary Ellen Dillon.
Mary Ellen.
Hope you're doing okay. You should be on the cruise with us, but I understand.
We
Get
miss
healthy.
you, girl. We miss you
Yes.
so much. So Mary Ellen had a bad fall and had to go home right in between her cruise. So thankfully it didn't happen. Well, thankfully it happened where she could go home. So I think that was actually something that's thankful, but we are praying for you, Mary Ellen. And I wanted to give you a special message from Lee. I talked to him right before the performance tonight, and he definitely was so happy to help you. He said, what a sweetheart you were. You helped with his mom for saving seats, and he definitely really appreciates you. He said, you were a sweetheart. What a pleasure to sail with you. So
Anthony Simone is in the house, Amanda Gator.
thank you, Amada Gator, the hammer.
We actually had dinner with Blaine and Mallory from
Yes.
Valley Creative Travels.
So Blaine and Mallory were at our dinner table for Elegant Night tonight. So
Yes,
that was awesome.
That was a very much of a treat.
They are wonderful, wonderful
Wonderful
people.
people.
We really had such a nice meal with
Yeah.
them. So
Jonathan Shepard's in the house. Hello, Jonathan. Jamie
Yeah.
Wilhite. Hello.
Yeah. So
Mary Ellen Dillon, we saw you there. She's, yeah.
yeah. Jamie Wilhite, hello, hello, and thank you for the pillowcases. And Beth and Eddie say thank you so
Yes.
much. They were blown away. Thank you for your sweet
CME
message.
Traveling is in the house.
Hi,
Hello.
CME Traveling. Poor
Yes.
Anthony.
Yes.
I feel bad
Pam
for your
S is
throat.
here. Masters Game is here.
Hi,
Hello.
Masters Game. Hi, Mike. Hi, Pam.
Who else do we have?
Let's see. Dave and Brandy's Excursions.
Dave and Brandy's-
Hello, hello.
Pam S is in the house. Hello,
Yes.
Pam
You just
S.
said hi to Pam.
Wow.
Tony G, 1975.
Hey,
Tony
Tony.
G, 1975. You guys.
Holly Ayers is in the house. We said
Oh,
hi.
Holly. Hi,
Hello.
hi, hi. Can you hear us okay? How is the sound? I know it's very
But
echoey.
Betsy from Beach Please is here.
Hi,
in the
Beach
house.
Please, and Betsy from Beach Please. That's Juice Boy with a B-O-I. I didn't even know that's the spelling of boy, but evidently that is now the
And we
newest.
said hi to Crazy Cat Traveler.
Yes,
but
the
hello.
newest. No, you don't say hello to Crazy Cat Traveler. You say meow.
Woof.
No, that's Puppy the cat. You
Oh,
goofball.
okay.
Oh, we really
Puppy
appreciate
the cat's a
it.
cat then. You'd
Um,
say meow too.
Yes, that's true.
I
You say
guess.
meow woof woof. Timothy Walters, sound is good. Thank you, my friend. We just wanted to make sure that people could hear
Together
us.
we travel. Hello.
Hi, together we travel.
And
Scott
Puppy the cat
McNeil.
is in the house. Hello, Puppy the cat.
Scott McNeil, hello, hello. And cruising for food. I'm
Cruise Nuts is in the
Oh,
house.
these nuts are in the house. Hi, everybody. We'll get to talking about celebration in just a second. We got to say hello. The Z Show Cruise Fun. I saw him in. Hello, hello. And Wanda Chiquita Bonita. Hi, girl. Hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. First time here. Welcome in.
The
Welcome
Naughty
in.
Cruiser Travel
Oh,
vlogs.
Mike, hello. We are taking care of your ship real well. We appreciate you handing her off to us. So Mike from the Naughty Cruiser was on Celebration for the last couple of weeks, coming over from England over to Transatlantic.
Hi, Kathy L.
So over
Kathy
here,
L's in the house.
Kathy L. And then there's Lindy Lou. Slinky Engel King is here. Hello, Slinky. So good to see you.
Black Clary is here.
Slinky is baking
Hi,
some
Ken.
pies. Slinky, what kind of pies are you
Sessa.
making?
Hello, Ken Sessa.
Hi, Ken. Hey.
And Billy Fearon.
Hi, Billy. Hello, hello. Oh, good to see everybody. Christopher Brown.
Hello, Christopher.
Greetings. Thank you for coming, everybody who's in. Well, let's tell a little bit about
Tessamon.
Tess. How about Tess? Let's talk a little bit
Timothy
about.
Walters.
Yes, I said hello to Timothy. We're good, I think, for a little
All right,
bit.
we're going to go down and we'll say hi to everybody if we can.
We'll try to say hello
We're going
to
to try and talk
everyone.
about the ship
You
more than
guys,
just
give
say
us,
hi.
if you have a question, make sure that you put a question mark at the beginning, or you say question in high, like all caps. And then
Patty Monk is in the house.
give us a question if you have a question about celebration, or about the celebration.
Slinky Ingo King is in the house.
Yes, she's making pies. David Smith.
Marcia H.
So David wants to know what movies
Where's
are
she
they
at?
showing. So did you look at the movies list?
He did not.
So I believe they are all the latest. I'm sorry.
Wanda Cruising for Food is in the house.
Yes, I said hi to Wanda, but that's good.
Yeah,
We
go
can
ahead.
say hello. So I don't know. I'm sorry, David. We have not been watching the movies. We should. We could probably pull it up on the app, but then we lose our chat. So we're kind of working with two phones here, going live from the phone. Latest technology.
Mercy Rodriguez is in the
Hi,
house.
Mercy. Hello, Mercy and
And
Lorenzo.
Lindy Lou.
Hello, and Taser Travel. We're sailing with Taser Travel. In fact, they are some of the first people that we met in
right.
on the elevators. You know that Matt.
Taser, we're up at the Big Chicken. Come
Yeah,
on.
come up and say hello, Taser Travel. Come on. Magog, you know where we
Jennifer
are,
from
right here.
Embarkation
We're
Nation.
right there. So
Jennifer
yeah,
from
it's her
Embarkation.
first time,
Yes.
she said. So
Welcome.
that's awesome. Absolutely, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome.
Looking for questions, actually.
Yeah, so I'm sorry we can't help with the movie question. I know that we considered a few, but there's so many different events. This is a 6-nighter. So we are going to be going to Grand Turk tomorrow, and then we go to Amber Cove, Anthony's first time at Amber Cove, and then we go to Nassau. So that'll be fun.
Dave and Brandy said that the internet seems to be really good on Celebration.
It does.
really is.
It is a way
And
better.
I'll just tell you
much better.
from a geek perspective, we're going into a new location. Normally, there's a couple of destinations that we go to. This one is actually targeted directly at Carnival, which makes me believe it may be the Starlink that's going directly through Carnival.
That maybe
Yeah, instead of
Carnival's using.
branding it Starlink,
It
it's coming
seems
through.
like it is way
But it is
improved.
something different. So
Internet-
they're going an entirely different path than we've seen, even with the Mardi Gras.
Internet is
On the
way
internet.
better. Way
Something
better. Yes.
It's
So
definitely
we
something
are
new.
impressed. We have not lost internet connection. I see my friend Julie, and I just wanted to say hello, Julie. She's actually over there, so I'm waving at her. Come on over if you want, but
The
no
Z
pressure.
Show Cruise Funds in the house
Hi,
and
Z
says,
Cruise. Show Cruise.
hey Nancy, is that your new boyfriend right there?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is my hottie. My new old fling. You know, it's a on and off again.
Yeah,
It's
Crazy
only
Cat Travel
on
says for
80s
Wi-Fi,
nights.
you guys sound great. So yeah.
It is nuts. So, all right, you guys, I think I want to introduce you to really quickly. She doesn't have to stay on if she doesn't want to.
Hello.
But this is Julie Amos. So Julie's sailing along with her son Matthew, and it's been such a privilege to meet Julie.
And we got to have dinner with her yesterday.
Yes,
That
yes.
was great.
It's been very, very fun.
That's such a pleasure, and she's we're pairing up a little bit, being able. So her son is 60, and he likes to go off and do the kids clubs events and the kids stuff, and so then Julie needs somebody to pair up with. First group cruise, you having fun? Not
Yes,
as
I am.
much group things as maybe there's not all the time group
That's
stuff
true.
going on. And I think it's a little bit tricky to connect with the group because everybody's kind of off doing their own thing sometimes.
And
But
my Matthew's
suppers-
hanging out with Sharon's Matthew right
Oh, neat, good. So sometimes the suppers though are a nice connecting point.
now. It is. It is.
So Sharon does do a really good job. Bingity bing. Sharon does a great job at having everybody sit together in the MDR, and she
Yep.
coordinates that with the maitre d'. So she does a great job with coordinating for group cruise dining, and that really puts like a emphasis on a connectivity point. You know that you can pretty much connect with a lot of the group in the evening, so that's pretty cool. Anybody else have any questions? D&G Explorers
Yes.
in the house.
So there's a question out there about what the main show is at the theater.
Oh,
What's the headliner?
the headliner. You mean the show,
Yeah, yeah.
or the? I don't think they have an IMAX on board. So we just went to Celestial Strings tonight, which was amazing. I think that they will. I think they're going to have several other playlist productions as well. So it's going to be a ton of fun.
MRCR, Sharon who at sea, yes, Sharon at sea. And
Oh,
Jamie,
yes, Sharon at
Sharon
sea.
and Jamie are here with us.
This is a group cruise for
It's
them.
a group cruise, and they're phenomenal people.
Yeah, there are
If you
several.
have a chance to go on a group cruise with them, definitely do that.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
enjoy it.
So what do you think of this? Have you gone? You went on Mardi Gras, right?
No, I've
No.
never been on Mardi Gras.
What do
I
you
was on
think
Panorama.
of Celebration compared to Panorama?
Panorama used to be my favorite ship, but I think this one tops it.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
It's
There's
the
lots
lots
to
chicken.
so
do.
many things to do, and everything's broken up, so there's like all these nooks and crannies to hang out in.
Yeah.
It's hard finding people.
Yes.
If you want to be alone or you want to have an area where there's not a lot of people, it's not hard to find.
It's not hard to find. You would think with 6,000 people on a ship that it would feel very, very crowded. I even was amazed for the pool time. We had loungers, and we got to the pool like in the afternoon, and we got loungers, which is unheard of on many cruise ships because of Sea Day. You know, Sea Day trying to find a lounger. Serenity had easy to find a bed. Here we found on the Summer's Landing, we were able to get a bed and some loungers for the family.
So Mary Ellen Dillon is filling in for us here a bit. Thank you, Mary Ellen Dillon. Celebration Central has Celestial Strings, the Magnificent
Magnificent Circus is supposed to be an
Magnificent.
amazing, maleficent.
We Are One. All are spectacular.
Yeah, I think they have like the aerial acts, I think, on that Magnificent Circus. Boy, it's hard to say. But yeah, we're looking forward to it all. Yeah, it is.
More than 1,600 kids on board, and it doesn't feel like
It does not feel like, you know what, in the summer when it felt like on Mardi Gras, when Sarah and I sailed on Mardi Gras this summer, it felt like it was overrun with children, and in the pools and everywhere. There are a lot of kids on board, but the kids programs are back. So that really helps
It
to
is.
separate
And no
out
face
and connect.
masks.
And it's our first cruise that the
No
crew
face masks.
are back without the face mask.
We actually got a chance to say hi to Hari, who's one of our
Harry, I think he goes
Harry
by.
or Hari, one of our favorite executive chefs that's on board.
And he did the Horizon Chef's Table for
Yes.
us way back in 2019 when we did the Chef's Table.
So shout out
it
to
was
him because
amazing.
he's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cruising
Now-
for Food said, yay, no face masks.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, it's so good to see the faces of the crew.
Yeah.
It's so good to see the faces of the crew, and no testing, so not having. We did not have to show our Vax card at the embarkation, so that was also a plus. Now tomorrow is Grand Turk, and we have to be vaccinated to get off on at that cruise port. It's the one cruise port that we have to
So
show
do you have
Vax
something
cards.
planned for
Grand
Cruise
Grand Turk.
Isn't that Margaritaville then?
Yeah,
Yes,
so we
We're
are.
gonna hang out with the group in Margaritaville.
We're hanging out at Margaritaville, which is a free, huge pool at Grand Turk. So we're
Yeah,
gonna.
embarkation says stumbled upon your live. Just here to say hi. Well, hello.
Well,
and welcome.
hello.
We're glad
Thank
you're
you
here,
so much for
Embarkation.
being here. We're just talking about the celebration. I love the name of the ship, like calling it Celebration, and
It is. It's
you
cool.
know it is named after an older
Yeah,
ship
they're
too.
using all the celebration
But
songs.
it-
I just want to
Celebrate. voice.
My voice is gone.
Oh man, and you know why that is? Because he took up smoking cigars under the stars.
No.
It's because we've been talking so much with all the crew and all the cruise crew, all sharing at sea cruise crew, and when you have you're meeting in a venue and there's overlapping, there's music going on in the background that you have to pretty much like. You really have to talk up. You use your vocal cords a lot. So
Master's Game is in the house. Hello, Master's Game.
Two-speed is also different. Also in the house and not different. Two-speed, good to see you. Ask the question.
How is it different from the Mardi Gras? I understand it's a sister
It's a sister ship. So
Yeah.
the layout is very, very similar.
Have you been on the Mardi Gras? Okay.
Yeah. So she just said her last
I'm
ship
sorry.
was Panorama.
No, I didn't know. Yeah, last year, but that doesn't mean
No,
she's never
no,
been.
she hasn't been.
Mardi Gras has been.
No, she hasn't been on Mardi
No,
Gras.
it got canceled.
okay.
Yeah. So you can tell the layout is very similar. In fact, we talked with some friends. Travel Spree is on here, so there's some vlogger friends that we're connecting with. So so Fane and Laura are on board. I got to connect with Fane. He said he's a little disappointed there aren't more elements that are new on this ship. It's very, very much like the Mardi
It's
Gras.
very much like it.
But I'll tell you what, there are things like the bars, like the Latitudes bar is there instead of the Fortune Teller bar, and the staff is really energetic, very interactive, a lot of fun, a lot of different drinks from all around the world. That's what Latitudes is. The decor is very, like the decor of the main areas are very different. There's some decor that's similar, like Tide's Pool and Summer's Landing, very similar decor. Then there's decor that is completely different, like the
flamingos?
the Miami area, that whole oh my gosh, I'm gonna get it wrong, 270, 290 Biscayne. There's a whole Miami feel, and that's where you have your sandwich shop, your Miami, your Cuban sandwiches, the deli,
Yeah.
and then you also have, it goes into the pizza, that goes into it looks very Miami vibe type. So you got the Miami Vice, Miami vibe. Eddie and Beth really like the Miami Vice drink. So that is a mix of strawberry, daiquiri, and pina colada.
Kathy L wants to know, is Sarah on the ship?
No, Sarah's going in 2 more weeks. She's going to be on this ship. She couldn't swing this cruise,
Now,
so we miss her.
one thing I noticed on this ship that I didn't notice on the Mardi Gras is that they have the portals that are in that Miami area that are up on the.
Yes,
They
are.
look like windows,
Yes.
and you look like you're going by famous cities as they're going by. And
There,
they're literally moving.
it is really a great effect that they have been. They have braked it up a little bit, but yeah,
It's very
and
interesting.
Hannah said that they do a special show every night on those, like they're LED, but they look like windows, and they have a show every
Famous show,
night.
Wilson.
So I think they had like a fireworks show yesterday, and very realistic looking. I think they're bringing technology to another level in that decor. So Alchemy Bar is hopping. Oh my gosh. So the Alchemy Bar has a very similar feel to Mardi Gras, but it was, holy cow, it was hopping. So
So Michelle Wilson says she's just joining. Sorry if you already mentioned it, but is it busy on the inaugural sailing? Has it been crowded or long lines everywhere?
no, it really hasn't
No, it
been
has not.
crowded. It has not.
Really, they have their
felt
18
crowded.
here right now, and we see a lot. There's a lot of
The
contractors.
service is great.
Yep.
They
have a
are
lot of-
working on little touches here
Yep.
and there.
So there are a lot of contractors that are still on the ship that are refining a lot of the systems, making sure things are working well. We do notice, like, one of the things I notice is most of the art that would be in a normal art spot is like really cheap. It's like a piece of wallpaper. It matches the wallpaper, but it's like a frame with wallpaper on it, right? Something cheap. And I noticed today they were actually replacing that with some real art in there. So
So it's still
it's
going
gonna
through improvements.
enhance, it's going to improve.
But you know what? I have not been disappointed by like it being an inaugural sailing. They still have the shows to go to. They have plenty. In fact, they're almost pushing so much into this, like tonight. So many events. I wish they would have had more events yesterday and not so many tonight. What do you think, Julie? Do you agree with that? Yesterday felt like there was not much to do.
Right.
All they had was the comedians last night. They had 5 shows of comedians, but that was it.
Yeah.
That was the same 2 comedians.
And they did have one Cuban show, like a dancing show. But
the
not
Z Show
much.
Cruise Fund has a question. What are you guys sipping on?
Ah.
I'm sipping with my Fireball on my Fireball.
Cheers, Z Show. Well, I've already had several fun ships. They have officially closed the Froyo and ice cream station down. Anthony just got a strawberry Froyo just before it closed down.
So
I know,
I've been
but I
sipping
wanted
on
you
today
to know
is
that.
Water and
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Yes, enjoying that. And I've had some fun
There's a
ships.
reason for that.
I've had.
But I have had a ship, a drink that Jamie got for me. I think was Mountain Dew and a certain type of vodka. Phenomenal. I didn't get a chance.
In the past,
Yeah. Jamie got me that, and then I have had what do they now call the BBC?
Oh, they don't like the word BBC anymore, so they don't like that connotation.
Which is bananas, Baileys, and colada.
It's not something naughty,
Right.
in case your mind should go there. But so I asked at the bar for the BBC, and he's like, "Well, we call that a joker's or a jester. The jester." I think it's like something like the jester or something.
Julie.
But
Julie,
it is good.
Jamie Wilhite has a question for you.
Oh,
Are you
Julie.
feeling better since your accident?
Yes, I am. I got
yes.
a cortisone shot right before we left, and it has been amazing. I can move my arm and my shoulder all
Poor
around.
thing. Oh,
So, yeah.
was it on ice?
No, it was a car accident.
Oh, car accident.
Yeah,
oh.
they totaled my granny car.
Oh my heavens.
But I've been in physical therapy, and the cortisone shot, I'm hardly having any problems at all on the cruise.
my
So that's
word.
really good.
Oh, I'm glad that you're not having issues. Oh man.
G Explorers is in the house. Hello. And Ravishing Rick Root is in the house. Brand new name. Welcome.
Oh, I've seen Ravishing Rick Rude in other chats.
It's a
Good
blast
to
from the
have
past,
you.
yes.
Thank you for being here, Ravishing Rick Rude.
And then what else did I see?
Oh, look at it. Question.
So yes,
Is
Wanda
Anthony
wants to know: is Anthony an '80s rock ballad rocker or a bouncer? Actually, probably more a police officer. Detective. No, I'm a Don. That's
He's
it.
Don. He's one of those, those father figures of the mafia. No, not
So
really.
did you see Tessa Mom's comment?
Oh, look at you guys! It live and in the flesh, Blaine. Oh my goodness!
We have
How
Blaine.
here?
We got any
We
trouble
got
in chat?
no. He's gonna hammer him right from here. Come on in. You guys, this is Blaine. Rayleigh Creative Travel. These are the Rayleighs. So Blaine and Mallory. We were just saying how we were honored to have you at dinner. So dinner times have been a little bit confusing. So Sharon and Jamie thought they were for 6 o'clock. Then they got changed to 5:30. For Elegant Night Dining, they had a spontaneous announcement that they were going to be for 5 o'clock. So they've been pushing them up. So Blaine and Mallory were super early for the 6 o'clock dinner.
Tessa Mom said she's looking forward to meeting you.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm
We'll see.
Tessa's great.
Thank you all.
That's the vloggers cruise.
We
Yes.
cannot wait. The Vloggers Cruise is also coming
Crazy
up, you
Cat
guys.
Towers says, did you finally get your free SAS cruise?
This is it.
This is-
This is it. So this is the celebration for 20K for, what wasn't it, 10 or 20K? I think it was a 20K. I think it was Sharon at C's 20K celebration. And she hit that when we were on, in 2019, when I jumped in the pool, yes. So that
And
was
you
way back on the
said that
horizon.
you are her adopted son.
Yes.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Timothy Walter
Good
says
boy.
hi. And Mary Ellen Dillon says she wishes she was here.
It's so good to be part of, to actually meet Cruz family, like in
Jamie
real
Walter
life.
says hi.
When
See Jamie on the vloggers as well.
So you guys, I'm gonna just kind of peek in here. So when we can meet up with our Cruz family like this, it's magical. It really is. Like just being able to like see the honest to goodness, you really are a person. You're not just a vlogger that we see through the screen or a name. And Blaine wore his Blaine 2007 shirt on embarkation with his Rayleigh Creative Travel information on the back. I loved it. It was
That was my
great
handle
shirt.
when I won my free cruise.
Nice.
Very.
Very
Mary Ellen
fitting.
Dillon said, "Is it January next week?"
Isn't January next week? It feels like it, right? I can't believe that we're on board the celebration. It is amazing. Let me think of what else is different. So we got the Latitudes Bar, and then we have the Golden Jubilee, which took over where the Brass Magnolia was. There are many areas that are really different in that decor. I mean, like they're in the same. The bars are kind of the same in the same area.
Yep.
But like Emerald's is on the other side, which
It's a little
I
different.
like better.
That's better.
Emerald's has better signage. Like on the Mardi Gras, I feel like the signage for all that they offer is in gold and it's very reflective and it's pretty, but you can't read it worth a darn. So this one is very easy to read for Emerald's. Have you guys tried Emerald's at all?
Yeah, we did that today. We had the bananas Fosters and also the beignets.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet
So
sugar.
Wanda says Blaine goes way back in this community.
Oh, yeah,
Way back. We were chatting
Lynn, you
for a
know
long
Blaine,
time,
is-
over
is this
5
your
years.
friend, your free
5
crew? You
years.
answered that.
Yeah.
So Crazy Cat Travel, I meant to take your picture of that pool at night and tag you on Facebook, but it was always busy. The Horizon Pool.
The Horizon Pool.
That will live on the ship show infamy. Yes.
I loved it. That was just such a fun cruise. We were thinking about going live from the Tides Pool, but it's
Wanda
going
says,
live
"Can't wait
from
till
a
June."
pool has its own like whole mix of things.
Very
So
well done,
we're close
says
to the
me
Tides
too,
Pool. It is literally right there. They have changed up the Tides Bar where the Tides Bar is located. So it used to be up a little closer, but now they've moved it kind of to the corner. And I think that's where the Mardi Gras has it as well. It's kind of tucked away, but it's nice. Like it doesn't obstruct the flow of traffic as
So-
you have Big Chicken. I feel like the traffic flow has been really
Yes,
good.
really good.
Embarkation Day is always crazy.
It is.
And I'll tell you what, the difference between going out of Miami on a weekend day versus a weekday is very, very different. And it's much worse on a weekday because of traffic. All the businesses, way worse.
Tessa Mon, January is next week. You know time will fly by with the busy holidays. That cruise is going to be different. Nobody seems to know what to expect.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, though.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
Kathy
a load
also
of fun.
says, I wish it was January because I would be on the cruise in the South Caribbean.
Oh, my goodness.
Matt Myers is here.
Wow. Hi, Matt. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. I wanted to mention something, and I can't remember it
David
anymore.
Smith. Hello, David Smith.
Hi, David.
Is the ship full?
Oh, there's Larry and Elaine Thomas over there. Let me show you guys. So the ship is pretty full. I think that we are. Oh, nice. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Blaine and Mallory. I so appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
you guys. More cruise family. We got to show you some other cruise family in here.
So Tazar Travel. Hello, Tazar. The setup for customer service needs work. It blocks the hallway when they have a line.
And it's crazy
So-
busy on Embarkation Day.
And
So
actually,
if you can wait,
It's
better to
exactly
wait.
the same as what they have on Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And I actually think that it works really well because the problem that they have with customer service is the amount of space that they need. So the counter is really the front end of all the things that they need to do with customer service. So I really do think that it's an okay design. I wish that the hallway didn't walk through it, but it is easy to kind of see what things are going on. So I don't know. It's
6 of one,
It's-
half dozen of
it's
the
interesting trying to get
the
squeeze it
flow
in there.
must be very hard to finagle. We have our professional cruisers on board. These guys live on cruise ships. This is Larry and Elaine Thomas, absolutely key members of the cruise community. So such a pleasure to cruise with you guys again.
Mary Ellen Dillon says, "Hey Larry and Elaine, good. It's cold at home and my car battery died at Bradley.
Mary Ellen.
Enjoy the warmth."
Oh, it is. Today was a beautiful, warm
Master's
day.
Game says hi.
So
Master's
definitely.
Game says hi to you guys. Okay. Hello.
So you
And so
guys,
D&G Explorers as well.
what do you think of the changes? What do you think of the changes between this ship and Mardi Gras? What do you think of the differences? Have you seen many differences?
No.
Not really.
No.
But you can get around and pretty much know where everything is.
Yeah.
What do you think of the different changes in the like the decor? It's a little different.
I like the decor better.
Yeah, you like it better. I like the flamingos are my favorite.
It's in the cabin.
Oh, Larry has a new Roo hat. Larry and Elaine just went to us.
King says hi.
Larry and Elaine just went to Australia. Just a second on him. So they just got back from Australia. How many days were you in Australia? On a cruise. Oh my goodness.
Well, no, we were
Like
27 days. 27 days in Australia.
27 days
Timothy
in
Walters says,
Australia. Oh
wait
my
to see
goodness.
you in January.
Oh, fun, Timothy. So, yeah, I like the decor of this ship. I feel like it is fresh. Do you guys have internet on board?
Yeah.
What do you think of the internet?
It's been sketchy.
Really? Is it sketchy for you?
Captain's
Oh,
Table
there is
MDR.
some other
Hello.
ones.
The one we just got off of.
Which one did you go? They were just on MSC. So Larry and Elaine have tried. How many cruise ship brands have you tried? Cruise lines. Carnival Princess, MSC, Royal, Norwegian. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
So Captain's Table MDR says, "Hey guys, looks like the celebration is living up to its name. Are they still recognizing their 50th anniversary?"
Yes, they are definitely. They have a lot of 50th anniversary items in the gift shops. Tons of they've really stocked up on all those items. All the items that got sold out initially, they seem like they're restocked on. At least that's what it appears to from my perspective.
So Mary Ellen Dillon says, "Have you checked out the Golden Jubilee
Yes.
and the ship model and the coins floor
Yes.
and the decades dioramas?"
Mary Ellen,
Very
thank you
cool.
for asking about all of and for giving us clues on all of that. So to me, the Golden Jubilee feels a little less welcoming because there's a huge ship model right in front of it. Now the ship model is cool, but to me, it doesn't invite you into that area as much as the Brass Magnolia did. So if you had to ask, if I give you an opinion on Brass Magnolia, feeling inviting versus the Golden Jubilee, there are elements inside Golden Jubilee that are really cool. There's blueprints of ships, and the tables all have really custom tables inside, but the outside hallway going into the Golden Jubilee it's kind of crowded. It feels very like the flow of traffic is a little bit divided up there. I don't know. It doesn't seem quite as inviting, but there is a ginormous ship model of the celebration right there, as well as those. What did Mary Dillon call those round memorial?
The
They're
coins.
the coins are in the floor. There's
Right,
coins
the
from all the
dioramas.
ships in the floor,
The
and then
dioramas.
and then there's the dioramas that are circular memorabilia. Memorabilia to all the decades, decades of cruising, of Carnival Cruise Lines. And we have some famous people in the background
So
here.
one real quick, David Brandy's excursion said we always, I think, look at Larry's morning coffee photos. To get our
Larry's
days going.
morning coffee photos out on the balcony. Larry posts a Facebook photo when he's cruising. A lot of times, that coffee out on the balcony rail.
Kelly and Chris Irene, hello.
I just want to mention that Jubilee, when you go inside there, they have a QR code that you scan, and then it tells the story.
Tells the story of every. Oh,
It
really?
explains
All the
everything.
ships. I have to watch
We have
that.
to do that.
There's so much rich history on this ship.
Right.
Rich history.
Yep.
There's
And if you don't know, this is the second ship named Celebration.
Oh, thank you, you guys.
Yeah,
And the
good to
big
see you guys.
thing- the
We have
big
some
thing
other
they
people
changed,
coming in here.
I think, fix the toilet paper.
Oh,
Toilet
yeah.
paper.
It has improved.
That is different.
However, the
Oh,
cabins
two-ply.
are a little
It's
smaller.
two-ply.
Yeah.
Well, no, instead of
You
reaching
used to
behind
have to
your-
reach
Oh.
way back here.
They-
Oh, nice. So you can reach the toilet paper without having to go
That's right.
behind your back.
Very important point.
Thank you,
Big
Elaine.
difference.
Yes.
Oh, thank you guys for
We got
popping
two
on.
more
We have
guests
a
that
couple
come.
more guests coming here besides Shaq. Oh, you guys, I can't wait to show you. We got some famous people coming up next. Oh, so in Golden Jubilee, they actually used the doors from the prior, I think, celebration.
Yes.
And then they also have a Rolls Royce car that they took
Yep.
from the newly scrapped
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
Yes. Mary Ellen
So
Dillon
it's so
said that.
cool.
Yes.
Oh, we got guests. Come on in.
Mike from
We
Nebraska,
got
thank
some
you. Yes, I
lovely
do look
ladies
like a young
coming
Nicholas Cage.
in here. We have the infamous Sharon.
Sharon C,
Oh,
hello.
and Kelly Ronaldo. Kelly Ronaldo. Kelly and Chris. I finally got their names. Especially, I always have Kelly, but not Chris. But now I finally, after several cruises with them. But these ladies are obviously still dressed up
Edna's
for
World's in the
elegant
house.
nights.
Hello,
Hi,
Edna's
Edna's World. So Sharon.
Yes.
Oh.
Tessa Mon says Sharon and her twinnie.
Yeah, Sharon and
Hello,
Kelly.
ladies.
And you know what? And this, yeah, what's funny is
Kathy also Sharon and Kelly.
Jamie was wearing this blingy, like golden jacket, and it
Carl,
matches.
CMPJ 59 says hi.
It matches. Just a second. It matches Kelly's like outfit precisely. You would think that they're like a couple, so we gotta not be spreading any rumors here because we already have Kelly and Sharon who are like twinsies. So these lovely ladies.
Crazy Cat Traveler says hi. We've got Jamie Wilhite, the twins. Pam S. Hi, Sharon and Kelly. Timothy Walters. Hello, Sharon and Kelly.
Well, we were
Masters
just saying.
Day.
Yeah, we were just saying
Mary
how
Ellen Dillon.
well you organize the
And
MTR.
she says, great to meet you at the hotel. Yes.
Yeah.
Tessa Mon says, I've got serious FOMO.
Oh, Tess, just wait. It's coming
Lucy
soon.
Rodriguez said hi.
Oh, everybody's saying
Everybody's
hello.
saying hi. So Life Cruising says hello.
Oh,
Together we
man.
travel. Yeah.
Thank you guys. So we really are. Just the group cruise has been so nice because Sharon and Jamie try to have events scheduled and especially have that MDR connectivity. So if you want to connect up, you can connect up with the rest of the group. But then also if you don't, we got some people trying to connect with Shaq back here, but that's good. So if you want to do specialty dining, then you do specialty dining. They have a very relaxed style of group cruising where you choose the events you want to do, and if you aren't at an event, it's totally fine. Like you don't have to go to every event to feel like you're part of the group. But Sharon gave us, she gave us
Tessa
wine in
Mont
our
says-
rooms and
Tessa
nice
Mon says
gift
it's kind of
bags.
a taste of what we're going to have with the Vloggers crew.
Yeah,
But
Sharon
then-
takes care of her.
But then Naughty Cruise Travel
Cruisers.
Vlog says, but 100 times more insane.
Yeah, the Vloggers Extravaganza is going to be mind blowing. Now
David says wants to know who's cooking the turkey.
Oh, the chefs are. The chefs are. That's the the advantage of doing, Thanksgiving on a ship. No cooking, no cleaning,
Yes.
no stress.
Oh my God.
Just let the chefs do it and enjoy and eat up. So the service has been fairly good. Yeah, we are doing a little bit of rocking on board. But I mean, that's all part of being out at sea. It's something that we actually enjoy because you can kind of feel the gentle swing. I wanted to let you guys know that. So we have our son on board. We have our whole family on board. So we have our daughter Naomi and then Hannah. They are our 26 and 24-year-old, and then we have our 23-year-old Eddie. That's our son, and he brought his girlfriend along. And it's Beth's first cruise, and she is loving it. She really is loving it. I've been trying to kind of figure out whether she likes it or not, but she really has been enjoying the cruise. She's been loving seeing the aft wake, and she was worried she might get seasick, but she said she can feel the ship rocking, but it doesn't make her like seasick at all. So that's cool. She had been going to all-inclusives, but I'm trying to see if she might change it over to cruising instead. So she's hooked on it. Yeah, I think she's getting hooked on it. So it's pretty exciting when you have a new cruiser.
It is fun.
And there are.
And she's trying new foods for the first time
Yes,
too.
yes.
So she's not into that.
Oh, look at this.
Hey, we got Jamie here.
You might not recognize him because there's a whole lot less of him, but this is the
Oh,
one.
he's looking
the
good,
only
guys.
Jamie.
He is. I'm telling you, it's scary.
He is trim.
You got to watch out for your girls.
What happened to your jacket? He's getting ready for the cigars under the stars. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got to
he's
head up there.
ready. He is ready. Oh man! So tomorrow we hang out at Margaritaville.
Wanda says, "Jimmy."
No stress, no fuss, just hanging out with friends. That's
Everybody
great.
saying hi, Jamie.
And having a pool day with these guys, always a ton of fun. Always a ton of fun. Just everybody socializing. And the thing with our group is that everybody feels like we can talk to each other. I really feel like that with Sharon's group cruises, that everybody really connects with each other, and it's been a ton of fun. So if you aren't booked on a Sharon at Sea group cruise, book one through Sharon. And how do you do that? Sharon at
I
Sea.
got my asses right here.
Oh, you gotta email Sharon at sharonatsea@gmail.com. Sharon at ATCSEA at gmail.com.
So here's a question that's being asked. Here's a question.
Give her a
being
couple
asked.
weeks and then email
I
her.
have a question for the group. Is the service and food better than on the Vista? It wasn't bad, but it was definitely substandard Horizon food a few weeks ago. Was amazing. So much better.
Who asked that question? Tessa Mom?
Tessa Mom.
That's a Tessa Mom question.
Nancy and I had our service is fantastic. Experience the seated lunch today. We both
Yeah.
and then I asked her, "Oh, how was yours?"
And we went about the same time. We were at like around noontime.
And we had I would say we had the best seated lunch we've ever had on a cruise. So
You know, well, I'm mourning my chia seed pudding, so I'm in mourning for that. So I miss it.
The seafood tower, which I love.
So yes, and my Hannah does the seafood tower. And Hannah also, she gets locks, and she said, and my Hannah said that the locks were different, but Jamie thought that they were like the best locks that he's ever had. Yeah, so it's like everybody has a different perspective. The toast was a little underdone, the French toast, but it's baked in oil, so then it was kind of greasy on the outside. And maybe I'm being too picky. Like the more you cruise, the more,
Mike from
I don't know,
Nebraska
the easier
says-
it is to be picky, I think. So
Mike from
we
Nebraska
still
says
have
your
had lots of
pocket is
food.
locked and loaded.
Pocket locked and loaded. Lot of fun. Oh my gosh. So you guys got that coming up here. That Cigars Under the
Yes,
Stars.
and I can't believe the Tides bar is closed already.
I know, right?
Oh, Serenity. We were gonna go live on Serenity, but they have a private function and it's all closed off. It's roped off and you cannot get at it.
Nothing makes me more mad than
Oh, there's a wedding. Oh, how dare they? The nerve of some people to get married and have a big celebration on the celebration. That's pretty nerve Derby, don't they know that we want to go live? Actually, this is a good place to go. I think that this is actually, there's no wind, but there's a little bit of a breeze. There's a little air conditioning coming every now and then. So obviously there's a lot of background noise, but that's just part of having the live. That is kind of part of a group cruise. If you go on a group cruise and you go to the events, you may lose your voice. But that's
Wanda
just from
says, don't they know
connecting.
who you are?
I know. The nerve of them. I mean, oh, it's Hannah. Hannah's here. Oh, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh, it's your
I know.
I just got back from the Love and Marriage show.
Was it hilarious? Always.
An old couple, they got every question right.
I love it when the old couples rock the questions. That is the best.
And then we had a really spunky, the middle couple was really spunky.
Oh.
Like, he did a pose of her to get the spot.
Oh, good.
It
Oh.
was so much fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Love and marriage, you guys. If you can do it on board a ship, any of the ships, it's so much fun. And they have Family Feud on board, so that's also one not to miss. So they've been having Family Feud on Mardi Gras and Celebration now. They do have Family Feud. We were thinking about doing it, but we didn't really want to do the time commitment to audition. And Beth was feeling really like not comfortable with being out there. She's like, this is my first cruise. Maybe I'll watch it and figure out if I want to do this or not. So I do think she's going to cruise again for sure. So yeah. What have you thought of supper? What did you think of your supper, Hannah Grace?
For the fancy night?
Yeah, for Elegant Night.
It was all right.
See, Beth, you got to start that. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you so much for
Tessa Mon says, why didn't I book this cruise? Why?
Oh, Tess! Oh, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, you got the cigars under the stars to have. We'll pop up there too. Well, I have to do 80s night, so we got to do that. Oh, so much to do. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for having us on this amazing group cruise, and thank you for coming here. So dinner.
I was just thinking about yours.
Yeah, actually.
My food was really good.
Yeah, I don't want to complain, but I will give it to you straight. The cuts of meat, in my opinion, the cuts of meat have gone down. But Anthony gave a good point. He'd rather have a little bit less quality and keep on
Not
cruising.
quality. I'd rather have a little less
Elegance?
opulence,
Opulence. But keep
Yeah.
cruising.
but keep cruising.
So
I'd rather have that.
So he gave a good perspective of it. They
It's
have
good
been,
food. Don't get us wrong. It's still good.
So my
cuts of
prime
meat.
rib was
It
overdone,
tastes great.
but it was
It's
tender.
not bad. You're
And
not
it
chewing
tastes-
an old cow.
It tasted like a steak, like a good steak, but it wasn't like prime rib,
Yeah,
like a medium
the
rare
one that
prime
melts
rib.
in your mouth type
Yeah,
of thing,
I
right?
expected the melt in
You
your
can
mouth.
still get that at the
And it
steakhouse.
also varies wildly
It
depending
can.
on the person, because another person at our table got the same dish, and hers was much
Chia
more.
seed pudding.
Chia seed pudding.
Kathy
Chia seed
Wanda wanted to know.
pudding.
Did they bring it back?
No chia seed pudding.
That's actually due to the fact that chia seeds are not out because of a sanctions thing. Political, I'm not gonna go there, but that's why it is.
Poor chia seeds. But yeah, the food is a little bit different for sure. So that was my take on the prime rib. But we still had a really good meal, plenty to eat. Hannah had this striped bass. You guys, if you like bass, holy moly, it was delicious.
The mahi-mahi was
Tender.
good.
Yes, her mahi-mahi.
Fish, I think the fish
Fish
is really
is
good.
They're
great.
doing
The baked fish.
mahi-mahi can sometimes come out so dry, but hers was super tender. Now they mixed tomato with it, so we weren't quite sure about that.
It tasted good together. I just wanted to, I've never had mahi-mahi before.
What have you been drinking today is the question.
Drinking today.
Pim's cup. Pim's cup. Yes, you did.
One.
Yes.
I've been needing to get another.
Pim's Cup. You know what? And I absolutely do like
Right,
Pim's
we
Cup.
do.
Now, once upon a time,
Changed your mind.
my first impression of Pim's Cup was not good. Which goes to tell you that sometimes first impressions can lie to you, because it's the same thing with people. Sometimes you get a first impression and you're not really impressed.
Happy
And
Thanksgiving
then-
to everybody that's leaving.
And then you get to really liking and loving somebody and becoming great friends with them. So you never know, you never know. First impressions sometimes can lie to you. That's my thought of the night. But the big chicken got better today. It was a little bit.
Yeah, it was really good today.
It was a little stale yesterday, just a smidge, but I think they were ready for a siege of people. They were cranking people through. We got on the ship and there was no line at Big Chicken, which usually there's a line going around the
Yeah,
corner.
they've really been
They
really
have
stepped
been,
it up as
they
far
do
as
not
service.
have lines at the buffets, at the Big Chicken.
Really,
we
for as
haven't
full
gone
as
to,
the ship
we
is.
need to go to Guy's still.
Yes.
We haven't really even gone to Guy's Burgers.
we
Oh
should get
my
breakfast
word.
burritos
We need
tomorrow.
That's because it's up above the red frog.
breakfast burritos.
Marijuana.
Yes, we need to try our breakfast burritos. We should get breakfast burritos. Hey, we'll see you out there. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you,
Oh man, I love these people. It's so much fun. So much fun. There's a couple of other cruisers that are on board. So I wanted to just mention that Mr. and Mrs. Traveler are on board with a huge group of their cruise family. And it's so good to meet them as well. So, and they are really authentic, really nice people. So they were very, very friendly. They introduced me to their family. So what I love about the cruise community here, for the most part, we're pretty uplifting of other cruise vloggers, and try not to be competitious. Try not to be like cliquey. I mean, we might be at one group and then have another group, but we do try to be supportive and
Yeah, Jamie
respectful of
White
each
says
other.
the Vloggers Cruise is going to be like a big family
The
reunion.
Vloggers Cruise is absolutely going to be a huge family reunion, and obviously there's going to be different like subgroups in there. But the nice thing is that those
Good night,
subgroups
Dana Brandy.
we can kind of meld, and I'm always one to like try to talk with as many people as I'm able to talk with. So sometimes I'm all over the place. This cruise, I have been really trying to take time to spend time with the family as well as go out and interact with the group. How's it going? Am I doing all right?
You're doing really good.
So we're kind of prioritizing family for this one more than the group, and then including them in the group if they want to be. Sometimes kind of touching base. Oh, the chat for us is working fairly well. It doesn't work all the time. It didn't work for it. Yeah, it is down right now, but for the most part, it's better than whiteboard for us.
The other thing that's going on right now is that the 5G system that is usually for the cell phone. So if you leave your cell phone off of the airplane mode, your phone will actually pick up the local time here, which is actually Helsinki, Finland.
Yeah,
Which is really
weird. Oh my gosh.
So you have to watch out. So there's little things like that they're working on.
and there were also tons of Finnish and European type of. They have a bunch of mustard that is obviously not
Mustard
United
and-
States, and the
And
cones.
bottled water.
The bottles of water were these. Yeah, these were the bottles of water. But now they are back. Now they're getting back to Crystal Springs.
So Tessa Mon says, on my first group cruise on the Mardi Gras, I didn't really get into the groove and really felt totally part of everything. But second group cruise, bam.
Bam.
So the lesson is be around and be more extroverted first time.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Be
I
you.
think that you gotta be you.
Be you.
And you cruise. Everybody cruises differently, and everybody enjoys.
It's also about your comfort level, because like if you're not comfortable, you're probably not gonna have fun, and if you're not gonna have fun, you're not gonna have good memories.
It takes time to sometimes it takes time to figure out how you connect with other people too. So
The LD channel just joined us. Hello.
hi,
It
LaShondra.
never really helps to get to know like one person first,
Yeah.
and then have them be your like
And
try to get to know more people.
I think everybody has similarities and differences, so you try to find the ones that you might have similarities with, and and find out what their interests are, and maybe family people or just people who love to cruise, Midwestern people.
Once everyone starts
You betcha.
shopping and stuff, you'll find
Yeah.
out you'll have like spread out interests across all of the.
And usually you can
like,
always.
someone will be interested in something you're interested in, and someone will be interested in something else you're interested in.
And the nice thing on a cruise ship is that you can usually always ask, how many cruises have you been on? What's been your favorite one that you've gone to? What's been your favorite port? Who's your favorite cruise director?
What are you looking forward to on this cruise?
Yeah. So there's a ton of questions just in cruising that stem from that. But dun dun dun, we are out of time, are we not?
Yes, we are.
Oh man. So thank you so much, everybody, for following along with us from the celebration. We're having a grand time.
We are.
And hope to keep on showing you more. I will be showing you as much of the ship and as much of the group cruise as
What are
I'm
you going to do
able.
for your
So,
vlogs? Are you going to be?
We're back on this. I'm going to be vlogging the celebration.
So that'll be coming
This
up on
is
the
coming
channel.
up next. That's my next
next
series.
series.
I'm
Will
going
be
to
this
jump
ship.
right
And
to
then we're
the
gonna go
ship,
back again.
and then we're going back in time and reliving some fun memories. So that's my plans for the channel, just so that I can give you the latest and greatest, because I think a lot of people want to know what the celebration is like. So we are having a grand time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being at the
Thanks for
live
being
stream.
here.
Safe travels. God
Happy
bless.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble,
God
gobble.
bless.
God bless. Bye, everybody. Take care now. Bye. Poor little Thanksgiving. We never got to. Oh, and we never got to show Thanksgiving bird.